Look, you can see the menu from here. They got their prices. So 29,000, let's call it 30,000. What is that in dollars? What is that in dollars? What's 30,000 divided by 4,000? My brain is dead right now, so I couldn't tell you. But it's probably fast food prices. I don't think it'd be more than like $5-10 for a fast food meal, you know? Actually, I think that's exactly where it's at, $5-10 for KFC. So this is actually a giant freaking mall. There's a Adidas over there. Maybe we'll pop in. I've been to other malls where they have Nike, and I was actually with a friend last time, and it wasn't this mall, but it was a mall in El Poblado. I believe it was called Santa Fe, and they had a Nike outlet, and I walked in there. You know, I'm a fan of Nike. I'll wear Nike. You know, it's not too bad. But she like laughed at me. Hey, ¿qué pasa? But she laughed at me and she was like, oh, like if you really think that this stuff is real, then you're out of your mind. I mean, it looks real to me. It was like an official Nike store, you know? So, who knows? Look at this. Looks like used, like a little mini Best Buy there. They got used controllers for like the PlayStation. I was just at their version of Walmart and looked at the Xbox, and it was about $838, I think it was the math after the conversion rate. I'm not sure what an Xbox costs back at home, but I think that's around the same price. I'm not sure. I was told the electronics are more expensive here. I don't know by how much. I do remember when I was at the Nike store, I was looking at shoes, and the shoes were about the same price for like Air Maxes and stuff like that. Maybe a little more, maybe like an extra $10 or something, if I remember correctly. Tigo is what I'm currently using right now. I mean, I'm really on AT&T, but my phone's connecting to a Tigo, which is a service provider. And then WOM is another one I heard about. It's just basically for phone plans. And is that another third floor to the mall? It looks like it's a Smart Fit. We're not gonna go to the gym, but is this a hallway? Yeah, it's a hallway down here. So it's like a big block. This is Puerta del Norte. Puerta del Norte en Bello. Just north of Medellin. BBVA, I don't know what that is. But Banco Colombia is just, you know, it's an ATM service for you to withdraw money. I've used them before with my, you know, debit cards from back home. I'm actually doing pretty well. I think I have about, I don't know, 160,000 pesos or so. Again, I'm getting my daily coffee and a little treat, which is like 4,000 pesos. So if I keep it up at that rate, I'll have enough for a while. And then there's our KFC. No, that's another restaurant. I'm trying to see where the hell is this, where's the little shop? It looks like that's an electronic shop. Maybe we'll go down the mall and then come back down this way to see if we can find that little Home Depot garden. Hey, hola. I appreciate that. I really like people just waving and saying hello to the camera. That's pretty nice. And you know what? It just goes to show the friendliness that is here. Maybe we can break up a little bit of that stereotype where it's like, you know, it's dangerous and, you know, people are rude. I'm holding a pretty nice camera and I haven't.
Buenas noches.
Sí, sí.
¿Estás grabando? Qué pena.
Sí, sí, estoy grabando.
Es que no se puede, mi señor.
No. Aquí en
Está prohibido en el comercio. En la zona comercial está prohibido hacer grabaciones.
As I was saying that, you know, I'm not getting a hard time recording. The security officer came up to me. I didn't want to put the camera in his face, but he came up to me and told me that it wasn't allowed. And I think it's because I had literally walked by an ATM, like an ATM section where everyone was just doing their transactions. So I think there's just like more sensitivity around that. So I'm just gonna post this video, guys. We're gonna head out of here before we get in trouble again. But I mean, like, and I asked him the same question. I'm like, hey, you know, what's the difference between having a camera like this, you know, and then having, like, if I was wearing glasses and I had a secret lens and I had a secret recording glasses on my face, you know, like no one would ever know. There's our little secret garden. I don't know how to get in there. I don't even know how to get in there. Yeah, and then he kind of laughed. He said, you know, he agreed with me. He was like, yeah, you know, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, you know, you can it's hard to tell, right? It's almost impossible to tell because like I could just have a secret camera, a little tiny camera on my body right now, recording everything, and no one would ever know. So, but I basically clarified with him like, all right, so you know the big difference is that I'm holding a legitimate, like a big old camera, and it's just very obvious. So I don't know, maybe some people are sensitive to that. I am recording on my phone because I mean I don't know how, I'm testing the waters. I really am. Maybe I'm gonna get talked to again. I'm gonna start heading out of here, but I mean every single person in this mall has a phone and is welcome to take pictures of themselves or whatever, you know, and it doesn't seem like there's any rules against that. So I am facing the camera directly in front of my face. I'm not walking by any sensitive type of transactions. Maybe I should have been more aware of that. I did get a glimpse of just like people, you know, people at the ATMs and putting their sensitive information into the ATMs. I doubt that the camera grabbed anything. He was super nice about it. It's not like, you know, he came up to me yelling and screaming or demanding that I delete it. I still have the footage, which I'm gonna post. That's pretty much, we covered a good piece of the mall here. Let me see if I think I'm just gonna head on straight and then head on out and head back home. So that was Puerto del Norte. Pretty interesting interaction there. I do actually like the people just saying hello and recording and just like, you know, putting themselves in the frame. I think that's pretty funny. And I believe that once we are outside, not inside the mall, it looks like that might be like an Apple store or something down there. Once we are outside, I think we have to go down another level. I might start recording again. I think I just killed the first battery I have. I have another 2 batteries, so maybe I'll just do a switch there. But yeah, that was super interesting. That was super interesting. That's pretty much the highlight. Again, nothing too crazy happens, you know, and I'm thankful for that. Maybe it's just a boring YouTube channel, but it doesn't have to be. I'll show you. We're gonna go out, like I said, we're gonna go out Saturday night. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk to some people and maybe meet some friends and whatnot. Everybody has their phones inside their pants. I wish I could record that. That'd be a little intrusive, but they put their phone, especially the women, or actually only the women, they put their phones like they're sticking out of their pants. I'm trying to find the exit to this place. Is this it? Yeah, it looks like we can head out of here. So that was Puerto del Norte. Guys, I will start recording and on my actual camera in a little bit. All right, peace.